So, it's really over. After years of monsters, bikes, friendships, and one small town standing against impossible odds, Stranger Things has officially reached its end. And if you're like me, you probably finished the final episode, sat there in silence, and thought, wait, did that really just happen? Today, we're breaking down the Stranger Things Season 5 finale, explaining what truly happened in the final battle, who survived, who didn't, and what the ending actually means for Eleven, Hawkins, and the characters we grew up with. This ending isn't just about defeating monsters, it's about growing up, letting go, and passing the torch. Let's unpack it together. The final battle begins. Episode 8, The Right Side Up. The finale wastes absolutely no time. From the very first moments of Episode 8, everyone is already in position. No long speeches, no last-minute planning, just action. Vecna, the Mind Flayer, the fate of two worlds. Eleven, Kaylee, and Max confront Henry, Vecna, inside his own mind. This isn't just a physical fight, it's psychological, emotional, and deeply personal. At the same time, Hopper and Murray prepared the most dangerous move of all, destroying the Upside Down itself. Meanwhile, the rest of the Hawkins crew heads straight toward the abyss, knowing full well they might not come back. And this is where the Duffer Brothers' vision really shines. They described this moment as the climax of a Dungeons & Dragons campaign, where every single character matters, and everyone has a role to play. No one is sidelined, no one is safe, and no one wins alone. The Abyss and the Pain Tree reveal, Mind Flayer twist. Deep inside the Abyss, the group discovers something horrifying. What they believed was the Pain Tree. The place where kidnapped children are trapped begins to move. The branches bend, the ground shifts, and suddenly the truth is revealed. The Pain Tree is the Mind Flayer, not controlling it, not serving it, but being it. This creature isn't just massive, it's alive in every sense, pulsing, breathing, watching. While Eleven battles Henry from within the monster itself, the rest of the team fights on the ground in one of the most complex action sequences the series has ever attempted. Nancy becomes the bait. Jonathan and Robin attack from above. Lucas ignites chaos with his wrist rocket. Mike sets the trap ablaze. Dustin and Steve strike from below. It's messy, it's terrifying, and it's perfect. This isn't a superhero fight, it's teamwork. Raw, desperate, human teamwork. And against all odds, they win. The Mind Flayer falls. Who dies? And the cost of victory. But victory comes at a price. Not everyone makes it through the finale. Hopper, trying to rescue Kaylee from an ambush, faces the brutal Wolfpack unit inside the Upside Down. In a devastating moment, Lieutenant Eggers kills Kaylee when Hopper refuses to reveal Eleven's location. This moment shatters Eleven, and for the first time, we see her power unleashed not just as defense, but grief. She eliminates the remaining soldiers and forces Eggers to end his own life. It's dark, it's painful, and it reminds us that saving the world always costs something. Joyce kills Vecna. With the Mind Flayer defeated, Eleven comes closer than ever to killing Henry, Vecna herself. But in a crucial moment, Will intervenes. He weakens Henry just long enough for Eleven to strike, and for Joyce to finish it. Yes, Joyce Byers kills Vecna. She beheads him with an axe, and delivers the most powerful line of the entire series. "You messed with the wrong family." This wasn't random. The Duffer Brothers chose Joyce because she was the first person, back in Season 1, who believed something was wrong when no one else did. The story ends the same way it began, with a mother refusing to give up. The Upside Down collapse and Eleven's fate. With Vecna gone, Hopper and Murray activate the final plan. They destroy the bridge between worlds. The Upside Down begins collapsing. To the sound of Prince's Purple Rain, as the wormhole collapses, something terrifying happens. Eleven is still inside. She pulls Mike into the void for one final goodbye. And then, she disappears. Gone with the Upside Down itself. But the show doesn't give us a clear answer. Instead, during one final Dungeons & Dragons game, Mike tells a story, a hopeful one, about Kaylee creating one last illusion, about Eleven escaping, about her living somewhere far away where no one can find her. The Duffer Brothers leave the truth up to us. Did Eleven survive? Or does she live? Where everyone ends up, the finale slows down, and that's when it hurts the most. Max and Lucas finally get the life they fought for. Dustin continues his studies but never stops adventuring. Will finds acceptance in a bigger world. Mike becomes a writer, turning stories into worlds. Steve stays in Hawkins, coaching kids and becoming the leader he was always meant to be. Nancy becomes a journalist. Jonathan becomes a filmmaker. Hopper and Joyce stay together, and he proposes. They plan a future beyond Hawkins. Even Ted Wheeler survives, and somehow remains exactly the same. The final scene, why it matters. The series ends exactly how it began, in a basement, with a Dungeons & Dragons game. But this time, something is different. When Mike and his friends leave, younger kids rush in to start their own campaign. The message is simple and powerful. This story is over, but stories never really end. They're passed on. And as the credits roll, David Bowie's Heroes plays. Not as nostalgia, but as closure. Because for one moment, they were heroes. And that's the end of Stranger Things. Not just a show, but a journey. If this series meant something to you, tell me what hit you the hardest in the finale. And if you want more deep dives like this, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and goodbye, Hawkins.